This is music from the Capitol Backyard on Capitol 106.3. I'm Daniel Bosmen. Thanks for joining me tonight, and thank you to Dee Dee Sparks for joining me in the studio, taking the time to come do this.
Thank you, Daniel.
Didn't bring in the band with you, though. It's just you tonight.
No, not this time. Not this time, just by myself.
But you did bring in an album. Well, not the complete album. Maximus Aquarius is the album that you released. It was about last year, wasn't it?
Yep, December of last year.
And I finally have 4 songs off of the album, so I'm going to have to get the other bunch from you here soon.
You can do that. You can do that.
Well, you've been playing music around the Iowa music scene for quite some time now. How long has it been performing under the name Dee Dee Sparks?
Since, I would say, probably the last 3 years.
Okay.
The last 3 years.
Okay, and you've been performing pretty frequently.
For this, I mean, I've been performing as Dee Dee Sparks for years, but for this material specifically for 3 years.
Okay, and I know you play at the Vaudeville Muse quite often. I know you're also going back and forth from New York and trying to get out there as much as you can. And it's not always just you. I should mention that you have a band with you most of the time.
I do.
Or is it all the time?
All the time, all the time. However, for me, one of the great things about being a solo artist is that you have the luxury of having sort of an ever-rotating list of players behind you, and they're always great. Each one has always been really great and has added something different, you know, to the table, brought something new to the table every time. So.
All right, well, I want to talk more about the music and the album Maximus Aquarius, plus what you've been up to recently. Most recently, you played at the Vaudeville Muse last night. First, let's get right into a song off of the 4 that you brought in, the 4 that I have. What do you want to play first?
Dangerous Angels.
All right, cool.
First one.
All right, we'll talk about it when we get back.
Okay.
It's Dee Dee Sparks on Capitol 106.3.
Vivid memories, dark archangels. In dreams you are haunted still. Can't get away and you never will. Is this a feeling that you know too well? Love's prisoners, the secrets I could tell. Far from grace and not the first you fell. Some for wicked women and some for dangerous. Dangerous. Angels. Dangerous. Angels. Dangerous. Preferential haze, with visions of nights that you can't erase. In a trance or a conscious state, have you gone too far? Have you sealed your fate? Is this a feeling that you know too well? Love's prisoners, the secrets I could tell. Far from grace and not the first you fell. Some for wicked women and some for dangerous. Angels. Dangerous. Angels. Dangerous. Angels. Dangerous. I could tell. Love's prisoners, the secrets I could tell. Love's prisoners, the secrets I could tell. The secrets I could tell. Love's prisoners, the secrets I could tell. Love's prisoners, the secrets I could tell. Love's prisoners, the secrets I could tell. I could tell, could tell.
D.D. Sparks on Capital 106.3. The song is Dangerous Angels. You can find it on his album Maximus Aquarius. I'm Daniel Bosman. This is music from the Capitol backyard. D.D. Sparks with me now. You want to tell me a little bit about that song?
That song was written actually as far back as 1998, and it was one of a group of songs I had written at that time. I think that as a songwriter, I tend to go through spurts of songwritings where you're in a really heavy creative writing flow, and that happened to come at that time. And when I started gathering material for this record, I went back into my old journals and songwriting scrapbooks and everything, and that's one that I pulled that I thought was the strongest and had the most potential for a really great song. I actually originally wrote it as a duet, and the two people that I thought of in mind for it was Ronnie Spector, and since you can't get Ronnie Spector because she's Ronnie Spector, and my other friend, Ronnie Spector is not my friend, but my friend Eric Hyman, who I had thought of, and I contacted him about singing on the song, and he wasn't available because he was touring at the time, so I thought, if nobody could do it, I couldn't really think of anybody other than the two who I had sort of envisioned as I wrote it. So I just sang it by myself.
Well, we should mention that you are a singer-songwriter, and when you check out your website, which it's MySpace right now, is your full website, right?
It is. Yeah.
/ D.D. Sparks.
Yep.
All right. If you check out the website, you'll immediately notice all the imagery that's on the website, the videos and the pictures and everything. Not your typical singer-songwriter.
Not one of the local variety, I would say, definitely.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I would say that the theatricality to what I do is definitely just as important to me as the songwriting. The songwriting is paramount, and getting my thoughts conveyed and across to the listeners lyrically is definitely really, really important. But I think that the idea of being gritty blue denim, truth-telling sort of roots rocker isn't really what I do. It's not really what I do. It's not from the school of rock that I come from.
Well, you seem like somebody that's constantly changing. You're looking to change as an artist, and I know you're looking to go in a new direction already after just releasing this album last year. Definitely.
I think that when I started to write this material, it started out as, in my mind, I was going to write a dance record, and I wanted to do something that was dance rock oriented, and it sort of became this amalgamation of a bunch of different inspirations, and glam rock definitely being one of them, because my head at the time was totally into T-Rex and Suzi Quatro and Roxy Music and all that. And if I listen to it, it stands out to me as being the quintessential, as far as I could make, glam rock record. It's in the harmonies, it's in the falsetto harmonies that I do, it's in the dance grooves behind it and the rhythm section behind it, but I've already done it. So to me, why eat last week's stew? You know what I mean? Why not do something totally different the next time around? So my head is definitely not in this record so much as it is in the next one, and truth be told, even the record after that. So I'm always sort of forward thinking.
D.D. Sparks in the studio here on Music from the Capitol Backyard. What changes are you going to specifically make? Are you looking to switch up the band completely now?
Yeah, I would say so, because I think that all of the players on this record were great. I got to play with Bill Nelson, who is a great musical arranger. I got to work with Eric Biazzi. I got to work with Nate Peoples, and I worked with some pretty great engineers locally too. But I've already done this, and so for me, it's time to move on to a next group of musicians who can bring something new to the table and also challenge me and bring out something new within me, I think, as an artist.
Well, and by move, you literally mean move. You're going to be leaving Des Moines here soon.
I am moving soon.
Yeah.
I am moving on December 31st. To me, it's sort of a pivotal time and really symbolic. Sort of, what better time to move than on New Year's Eve day. Yeah.
Well, let's get right into another track here. I want to play the title track off of your album, Maximus Aquarius, and we'll talk about that when we get back. It's D.D. Sparks on Capital 106.3.